Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So I'm out in the garden today. I've just come back from the pub actually. Had basically near on 3 pints at the pub. Although the last pint and a half I had to wallop down me because the wife says I'm going now, and it's like, oh, what? So it is what it is. So today drinking from Welbeck Abbey Brewery, based in Worksop uh, area. It's their Porter Oak. And it's a porter spiced with nutmeg and cinnamon. I absolutely love nutmeg and cinnamon. So I'm gonna, because I haven't already sorted out, I've kind of brought the bottle and the glass into the garden and not actually prepped the area beforehand. Bloody hell. And I'm using a crap. Sorry, Titanic Brewery. Right, so I'm going to pour it, but you're going to see it off camera because there's only so much you can do on camera when you need the glass to hold the camera up. These things happen, you know. It's got a nice head on it anyway. Not that you can see, but there you go. So we'll do it like that and we'll spin it round. There we go. So, yeah, I really needed to bring another glass out with me. So the first time I had Porter Oaks, a neon black pour, off-white head, was at the Hucknall Beer Festival this year. And the Hucknall Beer Festival was the gateway for me. Obviously been doing like beer reviews, sort of, for a good 4.5 years now, and gone through some milestones. I mean, um, I've literally just gone through 3,670 subscribers on YouTube and 1.4 million views, and none of this viral, so nothing that hits that viral thing and says, oh, this is something, as we know, revival. I mean, something can go viral and get 1 million views in a day. All of it's basically hard-earned views in retrospect. So there we go. And we're just before those warm summer months. I mean, it's actually cloudy at the moment. It was lovely and warm earlier, and the sun. My phone turned off in the sun. This phone that I'm videoing on, it turned off because the heat got too much and turned the phone off. Is what it is, I suppose, on that side of things. But yeah. Oh wait, I'm trying to do a beer review. Yeah. Yeah. It's probably turned around and said, yeah, I don't care, mate. Yeah, I'm talking, I'm singing. Bird song. Yeah. We don't care what you humans do. And I agree with him, to be honest. But there you go. He's flew off now. So he obviously took notice and he thought, Raggy's doing a beer review. I'll let him be. Yeah. There's no chance that is ever the thing. So I've been out this afternoon and I've done 6 reviews, 1 minute reviews. So a pint, half a pint and 2/3, and then 2 halves and a third. So best pot of 3 pints. Actually, it's only 2 pints because it's 3/3 and 2 halves. Wow, I got walloped on that. I can feel you can feel the walloping off beer. So literally 2 pints, 6 different beers, walloped. And on the way home, it's like, wow. I mean, I'm not driving the road, so it's all right. I'm only a passenger, but cinnamon at the forefront, nutmeg sliding in behind. It's like a winter spiced oaky beer. And it says Porter Oak. So I will pour the rest in. Here we go. So there's the actual beer, Porter Oak from Welbeck Abbey Brewery. Bottle all their own beers on site now. They used to send their beers out to be bottled, and then discovered that it's probably better to bottle on site. And I agree with them. If you can afford to do it on site with an on site machine, bottle at will. If you bottle at will, then you can control what needs to be bottled and what doesn't need to be bottled. Because, you know, in retrospect, you can bottle 10,000 beers, but if 5,000 beers don't sell, then it's an expensive mistake. Whereas bottle 5,000 and keg or cask the rest, and they sell, then there's no lossage at all. And I suppose with breweries, loss of earnings through brewing too much beer is a worry, you know. Um, and one of these days I'll speak to local breweries about this. I mean, my hopes and aspirations are to get up to Welbeck Abbey Brewery for a brewery tour at some stage in the near future. Um, do the old raggy beer thing, you know. Take a mate with me because I'm always better when there's somebody with me who I can talk with. Probably Keith actually, because he lives this end of this neck of the woods, so we can both get the bus up together, do the tour, come back after a couple of pints or 3 pints, whatever it is, and yeah, and come back and maybe bring some mini kegs back with me for the Raggy Beer Festival. So there's a plan. It might happen on my birthday month actually. So I need to speak to Welbeck Abbey and see if there's any spaces on their June brewery tour. Certainly before July, and as long as the mini kegs are in date, maybe two, maybe three, no more than three, because I want to. My plan is to with the Raggies Beer Festival, is to celebrate a beer. It's what I do. It's why I do beer reviews, because I've just got this admiration of beer. Sad as it may sound, but there you go. So wow, earlier the sun was out. We were hitting 28 degrees on this seating area. Now it's like 16, 17 degrees. Still nice and warm, to be fair. I'm in a t-shirt. I'm warm, but it's certainly dropped down a couple of Fennigs. Um, but I'm enjoying the beer, and that's the main thing. Like I said, I had this at Hucknall Beer Festival, and the first and only time I've been invited to anything like a beer festival, and you know, for the beer review side of things, and that was lovely, you know, and it's something that I will shout about when I do this review. I will shout about and say, because you know, I, as a channel, I do a lot of positivity towards local beer, and you know, not that it is a two-way street, but sometimes it's nice when there is a reciprocation. But hey, like a winter spiced dark beer, tasting absolutely fine at this time of the year, because yes, it's nearly May, but it's not. The temperatures aren't baking, so it's beautiful for this time of the year. For me, a good 4.4 out of 5, and yeah, very enjoyable. And that's it for this review from the Raggy Beer Review channel, or the Beer Review channel if you want to be more posh. But yeah, cheers all.